Did you know that there are more people living than are dead? Despite the fact that our bodies will one day go through the burial process, but our spirit will not taste death because our spirit belongs to God. But we do share someone in mind. And it's a fact that Jesus Christ already conquered death, the grave, and he conquered hell. Anyone ever been to Jerusalem will tell you that there's no evidence of Jesus' body in that grave, in that tombstone. Now, I don't have to go to Jerusalem because I have faith and I know what I know because Jesus Christ is post-stated through my bloodline, through my DNA. And I can speak boldly about Jesus Christ because he's the one who set me free. With that being said, I have a message I want to share with you. And it's dedicated to the senior class. And I'm here to tell you that even at your young age, life is still worth living. Even if you have a retired mindset, life is still worth living. Even if your family failed you, or hardly come see you, or neglect you, believe me, God's family will never forsake you, nor leave you. Life is still worth living because that spirit you have inside of you, that spirit that been waking you up all these years, is the proof that God is not ready yet. And his work through you is not quite finished. Even at 104 years old, God's purpose will prevail. His purpose shall come to pass. Growing up, I always found a liking to the senior class. I always had a liking to the senior class. I was always respectful, always helpful to my elders. To this day, I am still infatuated because y'all been around so long. I would love to hear y'all stories. Y'all are walking history. And y'all are loaded with wisdom. Growing up, I remember I was a little boy. I used to help my godmother. I could be playing football, engaged in a conversation with someone. Whatever I was doing, I would stop in my tracks. When I see her pull up from the store, I would sprint to her car to help her with her groceries. I used to grab an arm full of groceries because I didn't want no one else to help. To this day, whenever I go to the grocery store, me and my wife come to the house, I grab all the groceries. She might get the eggs and some bread. I might make two trips. It come from habit. I used to help her take them groceries in the house. She used to reward me with a slice of cake and a Pepsi Coke, and I was good. I moved away from that neighborhood and I was like 13. Soon after that, I started going and getting into trouble, going to YDC, in and out of jail. Say by the age of 22, I was around in that neighborhood. I'm asking guys like, Miss Daisy still around? I said, yeah, she still stay in the back. I said, yeah. So I walked back there, knocked on the door with the same knock I used to use when I was a little boy, and the same greetings. Like, coming in, Miss Daisy. I said, come on in. When I approached her, I noticed something had her attention. She looking at her stores, still looking at her stores. I said, you still sell sodas? He said, yeah, go and look in the refrigerator. As I went to the refrigerator, I was thinking to myself, I wonder, do she know who I am? As I turned around and give her money, I said, Miss Daisy, you know who I am? She said, you sound like Tion. She just called me Tion. I said, yeah, this me. I reached down to her. She said, "How your mama doing? How your grandma doing? You staying out of trouble?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." I wasn't staying out of trouble. I was still reckless at that time. That was the last time I seen her. Soon after that, I caught some serious charges, looking at some serious time with some childhood friends I grew up with. And one night while in jail, he called me to the door, one of my friends. He said, "You heard about Miss Daisy?" I'm like, "What's that?" I said, "She died." You know, it hit me hard. Like, I wasn't expecting that because she was like a superwoman. When I was young, she still had age on. When I was a baby, she had age on. I grew up to a man. She was still living. But I can say this, Miss Daisy lived her life. And God didn't take her up until he was finished. The moral of the story is, live your life. Life is still worth living. Even at an old age. I don't say old. Even at your young age. This is dedicated to the senior class. It's dedicated to all the grandmamas out there who's looking at this, listening to this. If you're grandkids or great grandkids, send this to your family. Thank you.